Shares of Jack in the Box soaring over the past year. The company's drive-thru business helped sales during the pandemic. It's now rebranding as restrictions ease and economies open. Joining us is Darren Harris, CEO of Jack in the Box. First interview, I think, Darren, you came on board, I think, the mid last year, in the middle of this pandemic that we're seeing. And you certainly have seen a big run-up in the shares of the stock. You've actually flourished, it seems like, during the pandemic because of the drive-thru business. And is there concern that reopening that we're seeing could actually slow same-store sales growth?
Well, it's a great question. What we've made during the pandemic, we made the right changes early by really focusing on making sure that our guests were safe and our employees were safe. And this enabled us to lean into off-premise or that drive-thru business and product innovation to help drive sales. It led to our best quarter in over 27 years. And our guests, we're seeing that they're making more premium item purchases that helped increase sales 12.5% system-wide in Q1, and we've seen that performance continue. We've also seen guests continue to use the mobile app and focus on digital sales. And our digital sales have doubled year over year to nearly 7% of sales.
I almost recused myself because when I lived in Los Angeles, I used to get tacos at Jack in the Box. I always loved Jack in the Box, sourdough stuff. But I'm going to go ahead with the interview anyway. I'm going to try and stay objective. What was the deal with the franchise situation that caused you, basically for 10 years, not you because you weren't there, but the company had a hiatus in terms of development for franchise, because I still don't see any back here on the East Coast, and certainly that's how most fast food chains expand and grow.
Yeah, you're correct. We went through a period of time where we were actually taking our company-owned units and refranchising them. So that was the focus of the organization, is really how do we transition the business model. So now we're in a period where we're focused on growth and expansion, nationwide. And so we're excited to relaunch our franchise development program following the hiatus you mentioned. So over the last year, we've proved that we can be pandemic resistant. We're eager to bring on new franchisees and grow in existing markets as well as new ones. And we're already receiving a substantial amount of interest from prospective franchisees of other brands, developers. And we're looking to also expand with our existing franchisees. We've had 2/3 of our system already raise their hand and say, hey, how can we help you expand nationwide and go into markets in the Southeast, continue to expand in our existing markets where today we're in 21 states. And we could still add another 1,200 locations just in the states we're in today.
Darren, some people point out that the stock could catch the eye of some of perhaps something on Reddit, the Reddit traders, because of the short interest. The shorts are still involved, even though it's gone from 22 up to almost 116. Would you welcome that type of attention, or I guess you don't care what makes the stock go up if it goes up?
Yeah, we're focused on just staying true to our business strategy and making sure that we take care of business and take care of our guests. And if we do that, we'll let the stock take care of itself.
When we saw, and I'm sorry to mention a competitor, but I love all fast food. But McDonald's, they had a gentleman come in that just focused on fresh food, quick service, all the almost blocking and tackling, you might call it. And I think you just mentioned you had some success there as well in terms of just the digital orders and delivering it fast through the drive-thru, but also innovation. What's more important? You have a lot of new products that the premium products that people come in for. It's really a combination of both of those things, right? Getting it fast, but getting some new products that people really want.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. We focus on how do we be consistent at speed in a time frame that our guests will get the product they want. And as you just mentioned, what's unique about our menu is you can get all things in the menu all day, every day. So if you want tacos, in late night or breakfast at lunch, we have it available. And so that's part of our competitive differentiation. And so recently we've brought on a new CMO so we can get really clear on how we communicate to our guests why we're different and why people would want to come to our restaurant. That means our brand strategy has to be clear. It means we have to listen to our guests and understand why they come to us, why they leave. And it also means being focused around, digital. We've seen during the pandemic that digital sales continue to increase. So what we're doing is we're focused on how do we build that one-to-one marketing, focusing on loyalty, and really increasing usage of our app.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.